is Devin Haney. Tank. And I guarantee you ain't gonna say Devin's name. Because we ain't got no fight, we're available, and you don't want none of it. Calvin, nigga, knock it off, man. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off, Calvin. And
Tank. It ain't looking good, Tank Davis. It ain't looking good, man. They've been calling you out for a while. They said they don't got no fights next. They want that work. What are you waiting for? I understand that, a lot of fans are saying that Bill Haney, said something about if it get too hot, we moving up to 140, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? Both fighters fought at 140 pounds. At least once. So there's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into this and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, y'all? This your boy, Get a Mic. Much love, peace, and blessings. Welcome to Gym Boxing. Feel free to smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Donate, share. I want to give my thoughts, man. It looks like Devin Haney and Tank Davis has been going back and forth for some time now, and it's been heating up a lot lately, right? It's been heating up a lot lately, and I want to get into it a little bit. Let's check it out.
That's how it was. All the way up until now, bro. That's why I told you. I said, inside the weight classes, when we moving, just like niggas is moving now, brother, if it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro.
We already ready to go to 40, bro.
We already ready to go to 40, bro. Yeah, man. So the heat is starting to heat up. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to heat up between these two. Devin Haney has just beat up Regis Prograis. Unanimous decision, easy work. He doesn't have a fight right now, and it looks like they're calling out Tank. They look like they want that Tank work.
Money is Devin and Tank. Tank. And I guarantee you ain't gonna say Devin's name. Because we ain't got no fight, we're available, and you don't want none of it.
He said, Tank. We available, and he don't want none of that. And see, that's the thing, man. This is one of them situations, in my opinion, where it's just time to make the fight happen. All right, it's a lot of talking back and forth. Okay, we ain't seen Tank in the ring in a while. Okay, we seen what Haney just did. They calling him out after the fight, during the press conference, during these interviews and things of that nature. Bill Haney is calling him out, saying Tank's name. Tank, man, what's up, man? You gonna respond to this or what? You know what I'm saying? I know the fans gonna go back and forth arguing over who they think is ducking and who they think, is gonna ultimately win the fight once it happens, you know what I'm saying, which is cool. But we just gotta see it, man. We gotta see this fight happen, and we don't want to hear no more arguing back and forth. When one side is calling out the other, and we've seen this so many different times. So many different times we've seen it where one side is calling the other one's name and the other one is not responding. And that goes for all fighters, my favorite fighters and everybody. I've seen it happen to all of them, where they was getting their name called and they was making excuses and saying people got to fight more people, it got to make more sense, and just a whole bunch of different situations where people's getting called out and they're not stepping up to the plate and taking on the challenge. And this is no different. So Tank Davis and team, you know what I'm saying, Bill Haney and Devin Haney is calling y'all out, and we got to make the fight happen. And there's an article here too where Devin Haney was basically, we know they've been trading words back and forth, but Devin Haney is basically saying that Tank Davis is scared of him, and they've been calling him out and they're not making the fight happen. So Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis ramped up the aggression a bit on social media. Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis had back and forth just days after Haney dominated and defeated Regis Prograis. And he basically says that Tank is a PUSSY and he's scared to death of me. That's what he said on Twitter, which is now called X. He always say he want to fight when I have a fight lined up already. Well, now I'm free. Let's make it happen. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, is that, the Haneys just got coming off of a big win. They don't have no fight available right now. So I really don't see what's the reason why they can't get a fight going. And I'm pretty sure Tank and his team, they're not going to make the fight next. They're going to say they got, other fights that they got lined up. And they're going to keep fighting different opponents. So that way the fans can keep arguing back and forth, and it's gonna go on for an extremely long time before we get this fight. Now I'm hoping we get it sooner than later. Both of these fighters are young, so you know they want to build up their careers, build up their names, build up their belts and things of that nature. But it's one of them. It's one of these situations now where we see Tank is with the PBC, and the PBC and Al Heyman, they just inked that deal with Prime to start having boxing matches on Prime. And we know they're going to have a whole stable of boxers that they want to showcase. And they're going to basically keep everything in-house. And I guarantee you they're not going to want to deal with Devin Haney and Matchroom and DAZN and all that to make that fight happen. So what I see right now, I see a whole situation where they're going back and forth, talking and building up the fight. And this fight is not going to get made probably to like the year 2030 or some shit. So they've been talking back and forth. Haney don't want to fight. Tank don't want to fight, is what the fans are saying. But, you know, I just want to see the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much all I'm going to say for this one. I'm not going to make a long video on this one. I want y'all to let me know down in the comment section, you know, who y'all think is ducking. Do you think Tank is ducking? Or do you think he's stuck with Al Heyman in the PBC? He's not going to be able to, you know, cross the street, so to speak. And I don't know, man. He's calling Tank's name out by name. You know what I'm saying?
Calvin, nigga, knock it off, man. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off, Calvin. And what's that other dude name?
Coach Ellis.
Coach Ellis. You don't want none of this shit.
When you say
Get off, boy. And get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you're the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful, like you're really trying to do this shit. Because every fighter the Devin fuck with gets paid, man, the most money, man.
So he's basically telling Tank Davis and them to send the contract and send something reasonable and make the fight happen. But I guarantee we don't see it.
Knock it off, man. That's bum business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at the welfare line. You keep shitting on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we charge $57. Listen, we're going to give you the best fights, and we're going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters.
And he said they pay the fighters. So it is what it is, man. I just want to drop in here and give my thoughts on this whole situation. Really appreciate everybody for checking in. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Y'all know how we do. Much love, peace, and blessings. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace out.